Okay, from here I can see. I'm up on the side of a mountain, and from here I can see a place where I couldn't see from down on the bottom side. So basically, this is what I just discovered is this little spot right here. See this? See that little area, that cove right there? See the road is down there. So from the road down there, you can't see. See that's behind the mountain face. So because see, there's the mountain face. You don't see anything when you're coming up. It looks just like a mountain. There's nothing there. But look, behind the top of that mountain, somebody cut out a hole there. Look, that's a cubby hole, and there's a house there. There's something. I'll try to hold it still for a second so you can see it. There, but I only noticed it from up here because I never saw it until I was up here. Look, there's a shelter there that someone built. I have no idea how old it is. It could be ancient. I could see several shelters. There's a shelter, a rock shelter. Wow, there are several shelters here, the old rock shelters. It's just unbelievable. The rock shelters. There used to be a little area. I'll zoom in on it for you so you can see it. You see that? Those are old rock shelters right there. I'm zooming in on. They're just big rocks where people actually lived under them. And then if you actually move up to here, that was someone carved that whole backside of the top of that hill, like little. That's a little mountaintop that someone carved in and put in a living area, and you could see somebody lived there. And I didn't even know that existed till I just looked from right this position here. I'm down. I'm up on the side of the mountain, and this is very dangerous to be up here. If there's a rock slide and I get hit by a rock, there's no doubt I'll be dead. There's these. Yeah, look right above me. These uh, these rocks are loose, and ultimately, I suppose I mean I'm not trying to die or anything, but there's one part down below where where it's actually dangerous to even try to come up here. This is not too bad right here. It's not too bad right along here. I mean, it's easily not like life threatening dangerous, but right here, see these rocks above me. If anything came down on me, it would kill me. So there's as long as the rocks don't get coming off the side of that, yeah. So it's a small chance, but it's not a big deal. It's ultimately excites me to be taking a risk like this, so it's kind of ridiculous that I'm getting a kick out of it. But it's adrenaline rush. So see, this is a hillside. Indians lived right in here, and they would have fought from right here. I'm sure they fought. I believe that this right here was a spot where the Indians, where the Ute tribe, the Utes. If you look, see now, look across the way there, up across the way, you're gonna see that side of the hill over there. See that? So that's a full size road. You're gonna see a stairway the Utes were using. The Utes use stairways. See this? See how they climbed up the side of the mountain? If you look, there's up that mountain. I'm gonna try to hold it steady. If you look from the road, right down here, you could see a stairway. Look, a stairway they actually made for climbing the side of that mountain when there was no climbing gear. So that mountain has been made so you can climb it without a rope, and you can clearly see that it was done. See the path going up the path? I'll try to zoom in on where the path is. It goes along the side of that right there, and then the path goes up, and it goes right up to center. See that? That used to be a path. Look at that. Look at that path. That was how you got up the hill when you were an Indian and running from the white man. And basically, it's pretty steep, but it's ultimately you could do it without a rope. And they would have gone right up the middle. Look, that's all a path too. That whole area right there, going from right there, that's all a path. So that's how the Indians, that would have been their escape route, right straight up from getting off the road. And I believe that this was the Mormon militia that was here. Where I'm at was a Mormon militia, and that fought the Ute tribe and killed Black Elk, I believe was his name. And I think it was Black Elk. And his wife climbed these rocks right here and fell to her death. So he was the Indian chief tribe, Black Elk was. So he was I believe it was the Utes. If I'm wrong, it could have been. What else would it have been? I think it was the Ute tribe. But there's another tribe here that I can't think of that it's possible it was. So you look at the path right there. If you look up the side of that hill, that's an Indian path that no one goes up that path now. That is too steep. You could see the path it goes up the side of the hill. See that trail? It goes right up the side of the hill. that path. Look at that. Look at that path. So you can still see the trail right there. Nobody goes up there except rope climbers. But that Indians use that. That's a trail Indians use. Look at it. You can still see it's well traveled. No humans travel up there. I promise you today. Not unless they got ropes. And well, unless they're crazy. Look, there's stuff up here, man. From up here I can see a lot of shit you can't see from down there. Look, there's some kind of a structure right there. It looks like, I don't know what that is, man. Look, there's a structure right there. Like on the side of the cliff. It looks like maybe mountain climbers are either camped there right now. Look at that. There's either they're there right now or that's a camping spot where mountain climbers left their area. And that's what's left of it. They left it so they could come back. So you could see it from up here. There are lots of structures which were just left. I'm gonna have to go search in each one of them. Look at this. If you go right up to here, climb up straight, it gets pretty dangerous right up here. You see a lot of crazy stuff up here. This is a haunted. This is definitely a haunted. It's one of the most popular haunted camping area or hiking areas in the area where I'm at. And this was very populated by Indians. I believe there was mass murder here and of the Indian tribe right here in this gully. This is the mouth of the canyon, and I believe that it was probably the Mormon militia that did it, but it could have been easily maybe not the Mormon militia. But I know that the Mormon militia fought and killed Black Elk, and his wife fell off the cliff trying to run away here, right here. So otherwise, I don't know if the Mormon militia is the one that actually did the massacring of like 500 Indians, women and children right here. But yeah, there was at one time this place was basically like not, it was like considered to be cursed or whatever, you know. It would be like, it's haunted now, they say, but it's not cursed. I don't think it's cursed. I think it's haunted, they say, and I believe it, absolutely believe it. I've got ghost pictures here. Look at this artwork from so long ago. Look at that. That's a person standing right in front of me. The artwork I'm showing you, you could see someone drew a person here. See the legs? You could see the torso. Look at the torso, and look at the person's face. This is a person that's like, I could be 5,000 years old, man. It's barely still there, but it's impressive to see artwork that like is so old that an Indian stood right here and did the painting. Look at this. There's his head. Look at that. Look at the face. Is that a devil? Look, he's got horns. Look at the horns. Look at these horns. So this is a picture of the devil, it looks like, or some kind of a beast or demon. Look, whoever was up here was drawing demons. This looks like a demon. Do you see the eyes of like a white skeleton almost? It looks demonic. It's pretty crazy. Wow. Is that a tail? Is that like a devil tail? Look, I have no idea. It's just hard to, look at that. It looks like a bird maybe. I don't know. Is that the bird beak? Look at that. It's a bird. Look, that looks like a bird's beak. Right there would be the beak. There's the eye. And if I back it up, look at the eye. Look, I'm gonna back it up now. Look, you can see the bird, and it could be an Indian chief with wearing it could be an Indian chief too. Look, he could be wearing this would be his face looking profile, and there's this big Indian freaking thing. I can't tell. It looks like some cross. See, I got this thing called I can't remember what it is, but basically, I don't even know when I'm seeing something if it's real when it comes to. Look at this. There's a face right there. I see faces and everything. So, I mean, I don't know if someone actually drew that face or I'm just seeing it. But if you look right there, it looks like a boy looking right at you. See, there's his nose. I'm going to come right up on his nose. Now I'm going to back off his nose. And you'll see his eyes to the right and left. And then his mouth. That's crazy. I mean, maybe I could ultimately be just imagining that. Yeah, it's not actually art, but it certainly looks like it to me. I can't confirm it, which is kind of disappointing. I like to be able to confirm things. Some of the stuff I got. Some of the stuff I got is confirmable. Yeah, the artwork on it's confirmable. That I already have in my car, in my van rather. See, look at this canyon. It's freaking crazy. Look at that. I can see a shelter where people lived right there. You can still see their mess. So what I'm going to do is zoom in on. You can see the living area. You could see this living area. Look, it's all right there. And there's a living area down there. And you could see where they threw all their rock tools. If you go down there, there's big piles of rock tools, just absolutely tools like abandoned, like as if like it's a mystery, you know, like literally like. See right here in front of me, you could find tools right here, but they're not literally a pile of tools. There's rocks, a lot of rocks right here. But if you go down there, there are piles of tools. They're all stone tools. None of them are worth much because they're like Paleolithic. They're the oldest caveman tools that I guess people haven't tried to pick up and sell yet because they're not metal. They're just crude rock tools, and they're all over the place. Everywhere in piles in droves. Look at this. If you look, well, you could see the piles of them, but actually, yeah, when I go over there, yeah, I'm saying like there's no rocks down there when you see there are piles of tools down there, Indian tools, or maybe they're not Indians, cavemen. I don't know what they are, but they got abandoned there, which means there's a reason why they abandoned all their stone tools. It could be because they got metal. That makes perfect sense, but otherwise, it's because I don't know. You could speculate. I'd have to speculate. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'll see you in a minute.